leading off with the women's 4x100 metres.
And there is the lineup. The USA squad already assured of victory at this World Cup here in London. In lane 3, they are the favourites as well. China in 1, Poland in 2, then the USA in 3. Jamaica might threaten them in 4. Germany, France, Great Britain and South Africa on the outside. That Jamaican squad, well, they can be very strong, but no Elaine Thompson for them, who was second in the 100 yesterday. That's the lead-off runner, Rikanet Steenkamp, for them. She will hand over to Mamatu, and then Tamsin Thomas and Karina Horn, the bronze medalist in the 100 yesterday, will be their anchor athlete. Great Britain are led off by Asha Phillip, very experienced. She will go well, surely, round the first bend. Imami Lansiquot, then Bianca Williams, 4th in the 100 on the second bend, and Shannon Hilton on the anchor leg. Estelle Rafai will lead the French out. They go in 6. Acappo, Gallet and Brossier, their quartet. Germany, usually very well drilled. Quaid on the opening leg for them. Then Burkhardt, Vesely and Montag. The Jamaicans, well, Fraser-Pryce, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce will surely give them a fabulous lead here. She is a world champion, Olympic champion. Shericka Jackson on the second leg, Smith and Hickling their 3rd and 4th leg runners. Then for the USA, Mikia Briscoe on the first leg will hand over to Aliyah Brown, Zira Bryant and Ashley Henson, the winner of the 100 for them on the anchor. That is somebody to rely upon. Kamila Chiba on the opening leg for Poland, for Kashovic, Kielbasinska and Swoboda, the 5th placer in the 100 on their final leg, the anchor leg. And China go on the inside, Liang, Bai, Gay and Yuan, their quartet. Again, the Chinese tend to punch above their weight with well-drilled squads in the relays. Be interesting to see how well they cope with that tight inside lane. But the Americans, with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Shericka Jackson on legs 1 and 2, could be several metres ahead at halfway. So much of it depends, of course, though, on baton speed, getting those changeovers right. Make sure they're safe, but make sure the baton speed is maintained as high as possible through each changeover. You don't want it to slow down as with faltering switches from one athlete to the other of that little metal tube. China, Poland, USA in 3, Jamaica in 4, Germany, France, Great Britain in 7, South Africa in 8. Well, watch Fraser-Pryce in lane 4 for Jamaica. Is she going to make up ground on the American, on the German outsider, Quaid? Yes, she has, I think. And the American is injured. The American is down. Goodness me. Mikia Briscoe is injured and has collapsed on the first bench. The Americans are out straight away. How ironic when they've already confirmed that they are the champions at this World Cup. Great Britain there, not a great changeover, but they are in the lead at the moment, going strongly around the outside, but the stagger run winds now with Germany chasing hard. The Jamaicans are coming in lane 4 there, in that yellow strip. Are they going to get in trouble? The Britons, a dreadful changeover from the Jamaicans there. China looking good on the inside, but Great Britain leading this one home. It's going to be a win for Great Britain. Shannon Hilton takes it with maximum points. The Jamaicans nearly getting there, about a metre down their last leg runner there, Tisana Hickling. But maximum points for Great Britain from lane 7. They will be totally unaware, I'm sure, of the demise of the Americans. Goodness me, how unfortunate for Mikia Briscoe. Clearly something wrong on that first leg. Could have been cramp, could have been a more serious injury, we don't know. But they never completed the race. But Great Britain, a bit of a shock, that one. Maximum points for the home squad, and the crowd absolutely loving that one, roaring them home as they just managed to stay ahead of Jamaica. Goodness me, it was eventually pretty close. 42.52 by Great Britain to 42.60 by Jamaica, with China battling for 3rd.
Well, we never like seeing shots like that when an athlete's down. She tried so hard to continue the race and get the baton onto a teammate. But it was a wonderful race for the British team. Well, we're looking at the point situation. That's done a lot for the British team, that has, and Shannon Hilton managed to hold off the fast finishing Jamaicans. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the new mummy back in track and field this year, set off Jamaica well. United States of America had the injury which scuppered their relay, but the British team, Asher Phillip, Bianca Williams, Imani Lansiclo and Shannon Hilton, picking up good points in the final female track event of the evening.
It is indeed, as you say, Catherine, quite rightly, yes, the last track action, and somewhat fittingly, to give us a little bit of Britishness for a moment, the British quartet winning in front of the home crowd, sending them home happy, surely with good track memories, irrespective of what happens in the field. But here is that changeover. The Jamaicans getting all so wrong there. Receiving it slowly and then changing hands. Isn't that one of the golden rules, Tony? You don't change hands in a relay with that baton. You receive it in one hand, you keep it in that hand.
You're quite right, Tim. You're quite right, Tim. You're learning a lot about relays. I'm well impressed
No, I don't,
by that.
but there are a few fundamentals, I think.
No, you're right. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but you want the hand, you want it in your hand where it's comfortable. That's
Catherine, you know this stuff.
Well, Usain Bolt always did it. It's, as Tony said, it goes into the comfortable hand on the last leg. You take a risk, of course, because you might drop it, but hey, listen.
I tell you what, if you're Usain Bolt and you're running 8 point for a rolling 100 meters, you can change hand 2 or 3 times.
You can juggle with the thing. I mean, you've got time to do cup of tea.
Well, she's upright and she's been wheelchaired off. We wish her all the best, of course. The American suffering an injury in that women's 4x100 meter relay. But as Tim said, the trophy is going to the United States of America. But good points for Britain there. 42.52 seconds. They're going to rival for second place here, because look at Poland, 7th in 43.82.
Jamaica fabulous there on that last leg, but their last leg athlete Hickling, Tisana Hickling, couldn't quite catch them. But 8 points for Britain, 7 for Jamaica and 6 for China. Those were badly needed. The season's best for the Chinese. How does that leave things overall?